Hello my dear children, good morning. Welcome to your ICT class. This is video number 40 on chapter 9, Hello Mic Testing. So we have started chapter 9, Hello Mic Testing, in our last class. Our first activity was listening and enjoying a poem. We have listened to the poem Puduvarsham from the school resources folder. Then second topic was arrangements of mic and sound. We have learned the arrangements or preparations that is to be made in the computer before recording the sound. First we have to connect a microphone if we are using a desktop computer. But if we are using a laptop, we need not connect the microphone because laptops have inbuilt microphones in it. Then we have to make necessary changes in the sound settings by clicking on the audio applet icon at the top of the desktop. Then our last topic was audio recording. So we need some audio player or media player softwares for listening to the audio files. Similarly, we need some softwares for recording sound in the computer. And in this chapter, we are learning about the software Audacity. The learning objective for today's class is to learn about recording and editing sound in Audacity. So we are going to do our second activity and third activity of this chapter, that is how to record sound in the computer and how to edit the recorded sound using this Audacity software. Okay, so first let's open the Audacity software. For that, go to Applications, then select Sound and Video, then select Audacity. Okay, now Audacity software is opened. Our first activity for today's classes, let's start recording. We have to record the poem Puduvarsham in Audacity software. So we have to recite the poem and we have to record it. So for recording, we have to click on this record button. Then we can start recording. After completing it, we have to click on the stop button in order to stop recording. Okay. So first let's record the poem. അമ്മ പറഞ്ഞതിനപ്പുറം മറ്റൊന്നുമില്ലാതിരുന്നൊരാ പോയ കാലം മാവേലി നാടുവാണിടും കാലം പാടിപ്പൂനുള്ളിപ്പോയ പൊന്നോണക്കാലം ദേവി തൻ കോവിലിൽ കുഞ്ഞുടുപ്പിട്ട ഞാൻ ഓരോ പടി എണ്ണിക്കേറും നേരം കൂപ്പുക കുഞ്ഞിക്കൈയെങ്കിൽ കരിവള കാപ്പാകുമെന്നമ്മ ചൊന്ന കാലം. Now I have recited the poem. I have recorded it. Now we are going to save this file. How to save the file? For that, go to File menu, then select Save Project option. Okay, click on this Save Project. Then a pop-up window appears. Here we have to click on this OK button. Then again another window appears. Here we have to give a suitable name for this file. So I am going to give the name Poem Recording. Okay. So I have given the name. After giving the name, we have to select the folder where this file should be saved. So go to Home folder. In that, select Students Work 8. Here we have to save this file. Okay, so click on this Save button. Okay, now this recording is saved in our Students Work 8 folder in Home folder. Okay, we have saved this recording as a project file. If you are saving a recording as a project file, that means Audacity project file, we can again open it, we can make changes to it, we can make additions to it, we can make all the necessary editing works in it. And after completing all the editing works, then only we'll export this recording into a final audio file. Okay, so what is the benefit of saving a recording as project file? If you are saving a recording as a project file, we can again open it, we can make changes to it, we can make additions to it, we can make editing works in it. After completing all the editing works, we have to export it into an audio file. Okay, so if we are saving the recording as a project file, the file extension or the file format will be .aup. Okay, let's see that. Okay, first we'll go to Home folder. In that, students work 8. See this one, poem recording. This is the file that we have saved just now. The file extension is AUP, which indicates it is a Audacity project file. When we double click on this and when we open this, it will be opened in Audacity software. But if we open any other audio file, it will be opened in a media player or audio player software, not in Audacity software, right? But this is a Audacity project file. It is not exported or it is not completed. So it will be opened in Audacity project file itself. So that is the benefit of saving recording as a project file. We can again open it in the Audacity software itself. Then we can make changes to it, or we can make additions to it. So after completing all the editing works, only then we will export this recording as a audio file. Okay, now we have recorded the poem, then we have saved this file as a project file. Now let's listen to the poem. For listening, we can click on this play button. Then in order to stop the audio temporarily, we can click on this pause button. Then to reach the beginning of the audio, we have to click on the skip to start button. Then skip to end button to reach the end of the audio. Okay, so now let's click on this play button and let's listen to the recorded audio. Now let's move on to our next activity, that is editing the poem. So when we listen to this recorded audio, we have noticed that there is some non-recorded portion in the beginning of the audio as well as at the end of the audio, right? There is some non-recorded portion at the beginning and end. Can we delete those portions? Yes. Editing is also possible in Audacity software. So let's delete the non-recorded portion at the beginning and end of the audio. For that, click on the skip to start button to reach the beginning of the audio. Okay, now we have reached at the beginning of the recording. Now let's play it and find out the non-recorded portion at the beginning. Okay. Okay, we have noticed that the poem starts at this point. Okay, from here the poem starts. So we have some unwanted portion here at the beginning. We can delete this portion. For that, bring the mouse pointer to the starting point. Click and drag the mouse in order to select this portion. Okay, now we'll select this much portion. This much portion is selected. See, we can see a shade here. From this point to this point, now we have selected. We have to just click and drag the mouse to select a portion. After selecting this portion, we can click on the delete button, a delete key in the keyboard to delete this portion. Okay, now I have deleted that part at the beginning. Now let's listen to the poem. Okay, now we have deleted the unwanted portion at the beginning. Similarly, we have some non-recorded unwanted portion at the end. So we can delete that portion also. So click on the skip to end button to reach at the end of the recording. Okay. Now place the mouse pointer somewhere here and click. Then click on the play button. Okay, the actual recording is up to this point, that is the point marked as 39. After this we have some non-recorded unwanted portion, so we can delete this portion. Okay, so first we have to select that portion. So bring the mouse pointer to this point, click and drag till the end. After that, press the delete key in the keyboard, then that portion will be deleted. Now let's listen. Okay, so the unwanted portion at the beginning and end of the recording has been deleted. Similarly, we can delete any unwanted portions in between the recording also. Then we can also use cut, copy, paste activities in this to rearrange the position of the selected part. Okay, so we have to select a portion. Then we can either cut this and paste it somewhere else, or if we want a copy of this portion, we can copy this portion and we can paste it somewhere else. For that we can use the cut, copy and paste tools here in the toolbar. Either we can use these buttons or we can use the shortcut keys in the keyboard, that is Ctrl plus X for cutting, Ctrl plus C for copying, Ctrl plus V for pasting. Okay, now let's go to the beginning. Let's play this. Okay, now we are going to copy the first two lines and we'll paste it at the end of this recording. Okay, we have to select the first two lines. The first two lines will be up to this point in between this 18 and 19. So we have to select this portion, then we'll copy it, then we'll paste it at the end of the recording. Okay, so from beginning we have to select up to the point in between 18 and 19. Okay, so we'll select up to this point. After selecting, click on this copy tool, or we can use the shortcut keys in keyboard, Ctrl plus C. Now we have now we have copied the first two lines. Now we'll go to the end of the recording, place the mouse pointer here, then we'll paste the copied portion here. So click on this paste tool or press Ctrl plus V keys in the keyboard. Okay, now we have copied the first two lines and we have pasted at the end of the recording. Now let's listen. We'll listen from this end portion. See, so we can do any editing works in Audacity. Okay, so we can delete any unwanted portion at the beginning, end or in between the recording. For that we have to select the portion, then press the delete key in the keyboard. Then we can also use cut, copy, paste tools in order to rearrange the position of the selected part of the recording. Then our next topic is audio tracks. When we record a voice using this Audacity software, we can see an audio track here. This area, this is known as audio track. Okay, in this we have a waveform. We have two waveforms in this. See, one at the top and one at the bottom. The upper portion denotes the left channel and the lower portion denotes the right channel. So we have two waveforms here. Then we have a vertical scale here. Then we have a control panel. These together is known as the audio track. Okay, we have an audio track here. So if we record or if we import an audio without selecting a track, then it will be recorded or imported into a new track. We can also add a new track. Okay, we can add any number of tracks in this. Then we can use one by one. How to add a new track? Go to tracks menu, select new option, then from the select stereo track. In stereo track we will have two waveforms, that is one at the top, one at the bottom. If you are selecting mono track, there will be only one waveform in it. Okay. So if we click on this stereo track, a new stereo track will be added to this under the first track. Okay. Then if we think that any part of the audio track that we have recorded just now, if it is not up to the mark, then we can record only those portion in the second audio track. Then we can copy paste or cut and paste it. Then we can place it into the corresponding position. Okay, for that we can make use of the additional audio tracks. Now let's summarize what we have learned today. We have done activity 2, let's start recording. So press the record button to start recording. Then after that, press the stop button to stop recording. Then our next activity was editing the poem. We have deleted the unwanted non-recorded portions at the beginning and end of the recording by selecting that portion and pressing the delete key in the keyboard. Then we have also learned that we can use cut, copy, paste activities to rearrange the position of the selected portions of recording. Then our last topic was audio tracks. Audio track means it is the area where we can see the waveform, vertical scale and control panel. You have a homework. First question is how to record sound in Audacity. Second question is what is audio track. So write the answers for these two questions in your notebook. So I hope all of you have understood the activities that we have done in this class. So see you next class. Bye.